So, you join us on the next episode. We are somewhere special. We are at JC Fisheries. If you don't know what JC Fisheries is, you might know it as the Manor. It holds the biggest fully scaled in the country.
No, 2 seconds.
That's it.
JC!
So the sun is just starting to drop. As Joff said, we've got the mixers going out now. And I tell you what, it's that prime time, it's that witching hour. Chrome sticking upright so we can see it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Get through the fish!
I'm so happy, chap. Myself and Joff, we got the surface going. There's a small opportunity, and this is our result.
Yes! Jet black common. What a fish! And they go like 3 times bigger than that nearly in this place. It's amazing to see.
And literally, just right at the net call, it decided it wanted to split the hook. Hate it.
Every session I go on, it's 27 pound up.
Start your process early. So a little tip, start the process early, keep feeding it, build your confidence, and you'll get that bite earlier. And that's happened for 2 bites in an hour. But it's such a different lake. Like this end of the lake, loads of different weeds, plants, all sorts going on.
I think all of us see this vortex. It was a huge vortex. No one wanted to say what they see. And then, yeah, the minute that fish went in the net, just the relief was unreal. So, you join us on the next episode. We are somewhere special. We are at JC Fisheries. If you don't know what JC Fisheries is, you might know it as the Manor. It holds the biggest fully scaled in the country. It's not been easy to get on here, right?
Has not been. It's been a bit of a journey. So we met the owner Justin at a show end of last year.
Yeah.
I think he was schmoozing swim booker at the time. But yeah, it's now become a swim booker venue, which will be available in 2026, I think, when they're booking it. But yeah, we had a little chat with him, messaged him a few times, asked him a few times, but we did manage to get a booking.
We did.
And that's why we're here.
Here we are now.
This is the shallow. This is the dugout. This one, this one. Don't fish from it's really shallow.
Myself and Joff, we are in what they call a double. Justin has given us permission. This is a little space, just a little bit further, maybe about 30, 40 yards up from where we're fishing. He's given us permission, as long as we've got a net here, he said we can stalk them out from the sides. So literally, probably not even half a wrap out in front of me. There's a beautiful gravel area, clearing between a load of weed. I'm fishing for a bite. So I've got a Joff and Kyle special, match a hatch wafter on, some washed out all nut in there. Fingers crossed. This venue holds probably or possibly one of the biggest fully scaled in the country, right?
I would imagine at the moment. There aren't many fully scales in the book.
No, and for those of you that don't know, this is Justin. Justin's lake owner. So for the guys that ain't been here, Justin, what's this place about?
Well, most people would say a £60 fully, but you know, there's a little bit more to it. We try and be a little bit different from the norm. With regards to your experience when you come down here, we're pretty relaxed on the way we go about things. We're social. We're trying to put the fun back into fishing because it has got a little bit serious. So yeah, as much as we do have a very special fish, we've got a lot of special other fish. But yeah, mate, so you know, it's just really what we try and create is something a bit different, something where you can come down and enjoy a bit of the fresh air, a bit of the country life, and maybe catch some fish along the way.
Well, we're enjoying it. We come a couple of weeks ago, didn't we, to have a look around,
Little recce.
have a little recce. You let us kindly go out on a boat and have a look at some of the spots in between the weed. There is quite a bit of weed out there, but there is some feeding holes as well. So, and fish cruising around on the surface.
Oh, do you know what? You've only got to stand in the boat and go out. They swim underneath you. as Justin Torrey said, some of the fish in here, well, all of the fish are incredible.
Yeah.
It's not just about that fully,
No.
which is a freak of nature.
Yeah, of course.
And I would love it to grace the bank here while we're here on the weekend. This is why we're here, right?
Yeah, of course. And obviously it hasn't been out now since just before Christmas, which I kind of said that, you know, I hope it don't get caught as much. You know, I did do 7 captures last year.
Yeah.
Which we won't, you know, the word mugfish is a bit of a funny one, but, you know, we were finding it was getting caught every sort of couple of months on a certain moon phase, you know.
Yeah.
Which you can look into the moon phases and things like that. But yeah, so the fact that what are we now? June nearly, aren't we, chaps?
Yeah.
It's not done 1 capture this year, so
Every chance.
it's very exciting, yeah.
What's your
very
predictions for size?
exciting. I don't know to say, because we're almost like, well, even though it hasn't done a catcher, it could have been hooked to nos, which might stress it out as much. But yeah, it's a £60 fillet. Let's just put it that way.
Well, let's hopefully one of us will get that and we'll have it on camera and hopefully get to show you.
Oh, let's hope so, lads. You're in a very good swim.
No pressure then.
No pressure. No pressure.
So we're heading into the first night of our session. It's been a mega day. We're about 11 o'clock, checked in, met the owner Justin. We had a nice walk around the lake with the rest of the crew that were here. We were with the CarpBasics team. Yeah, we all chose our swim. We arranged it. There's only 1 double here, so we've come into the double swim. It's been mega. We've got some mega spots. Got a margin spot to my left, which I'm fishing. Absolutely crystal clear down there. You can see everything. Put quite a bit of bait. Justin, the owner's told us to put a bit of bait in there, so we have. We'll be able to check that in the morning to see if everything's gone. Kyle's fishing to the right. He's got a nice marginal spot. But out in the middle of the lake, we're only fishing 6 wraps. There's nothing really to go at. There's a lot of weed in this lake. And trying to find some spots, but got a few little gravel spots, about 6 wraps out. And the surface is coming into play now. There's a lot of fish showing in front of us. We just can't quite get them going. But it's a really nice evening. We've had our food. The spots are good. We're all prepped. Rolling tonight. Hopefully going to catch that 64-pound fully scaled.
Joff, I don't know if you want to do waders and just get in front of that boat. Yeah, it's really silty. After I've stopped shaking, listen, we knew we was on spots. We had the axe scrope out on the boats. We knew we was presented. It was a matter of time. We had fish over us all night. We thought we'd have had something last night. But again, I think with this water, it's all about patience. Just sit there, being confident. Rigs were confident, bait we're confident. The approach was right, and it's paid off. Let's focus on this and get this in.
I hate losing fish. What makes it worse is we found the spots when we got here. We put a lot of effort in the boat to find these spots. Set the traps, got the bait out there, was so confident. Liners all night long on the left-hand rod. And I say, it was just a patience game. We just sitting, waiting. It was going to happen sooner or later. Left-hand rod picks up. We're away. Done everything right. Got it out of the weed bed. Had an epic battle with it. And literally, just right at the net cord, it decided it wanted to spit the hook. Hate it. It knocks your confidence as an angler. No one likes losing fish.
It weren't massive, I know. I see it. It wasn't. It was probably one of them.
It's definitely a 16, 17 pounds.
Yeah, it's definitely a 16, but I still wanted it.
Didn't even have a chance to knock it off. I'm really disappointed.
Fuck's sake. All right, reset. Reset.
So, again, we reset them rods, got them back out, but it become an opportunity on the surface. So, put the biscuits out, quite an unorthodox way. Can't quite get the range on the throwing stick or on the catapult. So what we're doing, we're just taking the boat out very gently, halfway, catapulting the spot, loading up the biscuits, and I tell you what, we got them going. You'll see from some of the drone footage, they were taking confidently. Got the rigs over the top of them, and in typical fashion, just as the drone batteries die, we get a take.
Sticking up right so we can see it.
Yeah, I'm on.
We're through the first bit. Right, if we can get away from the rest, we're doing all right. Oh, no. No, come on. Got a big bit of weed on it. Joff, walk in now. Get that disturbance out of the way so we're not splashing around in the water when that fish comes. Do you know what I mean? The disturbance is done and you're there with a net. And hopefully... Come on. No, not that one. Come on. Get through the fish! Come on! Oh my God! Do you know the relief just to get a fish in after you lose one? Oh, come on, Joff.
So with surface fishing, you never know what you're going to get. But having a drone above you and watching them on the drone, big fish, another big fish, another little fish come in, it is honestly a different way of fishing. I've never seen it. Jamie was just telling us, you got a big fish on you, you got a little fish on you. Honestly, it's incredible to watch. Again, as I said, we was not unlucky, we caught a fish, we're lucky. But it was only about 15, 16 pound. Absolute beautiful mirror, jet black. As I said before, these fish in here are amazing. It's not the Lord of the Manor, but it's another beautiful fish back from the Manor Fisheries. So after losing one at the net, it's so rewarding to get this one. Myself and Joff, we got the surface going. There's a small opportunity. And this is our result. Joff's currently feeding the surface now. So we'll get him slipped back and treated. He's got a little wound. And then hopefully we can get a few more.
So we're 24 hours in pretty much now. Nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. I can see my spots down in the margin. Bait's still down there, nothing's cleared up. On the other side, the boys have had a few fish overnight as well. And Jordan has been on a 4-month blank and just managed to nick a bite. Only a few stockies, but still, the fish are coming out. The big one's still to play for. We're having a little reposition, maybe a bit of surface fishing. Hopefully we'll come back with something bigger and better. Well, that's a mad half an hour, wasn't it? I'm following on from your fish. And then while you were messing around digging with the fish, photos, camera work, etc., I kept feeding it.
Definitely got something going, right?
It definitely held, it definitely worked. I'm weeded up.
You want to go?
Grab the guy. Yeah, absolutely locked up. Get this fish for me, babe. It's on you now, it's all on you, he's ready. No, 2 seconds.
That's in.
JC, yes! Come on!
Good fish.
Oh, what a battle, bro.
It's just how we got it going. It's like, this ain't something we've been doing for 20 minutes. We've been feeding this since mid-afternoon. It's now 5 o'clock. And we ain't stopped probably before that, probably a little bit earlier than that, right? And I say, we ain't been feeding in volume, but it's been treacling it all day long, keeping the fish. 1 minute they're on us, they're gone again, they're back again. But that consistency has definitely paid off for us.
Well, the one thing we was told is sort of an hour, maybe 2 hours before sunset is key time here. And that's when you're going to catch a fish. But I think we proved, start the process early, keep feeding it, build their confidence, and you'll get that bite earlier. And that's happened for 2 bites in an hour, so.
I probably should. That's coming up. You see that? Just over 30.
I've called it.
I reckon.
Every session I go on, I get a 27 pounder. What? What a crazy half an hour's fishing that is. Just after Cole put his one back, we've got him feeding on the surface again, and wallop, we're in. Bit of an epic battle with this one. We watched it chomp away on the mixers. It was away, locked me up in weed. I had waders on to get the waders off, get in the boat, out we went. My heart sunk, thought I'd lost it for a minute, but there it was, thankfully come up to the surface. Little short battle in the boat, slipped in the net, and there it is. 27 pound jet black common. What a fish. And they go like 3 times bigger than that nearly in this place. It's amazing to see.
Seems to keep catching 27s lately, mate.
7 seems to be my lucky number at the moment. So in my previous, yeah, it was a banging common. Jamie was struggling to get a picture of it because I couldn't see it on the camera.
So dark.
It's so dark.
Oh, the fishing here are unreal. It's beautiful.
But while I was messing around with the fish, doing the photos, you've kept the spot.
No, it's still going. We ain't.
Okay.
They're not, again, you're not going crazy at the minute, but there's the odd 1 or 2 take in.
Yep.
I reckon we build their confidence up. We're coming into the witching hour.
So now we're getting into what should be key time on the lake.
Yes.
So now we should get a bonus, right?
Yeah, we've worked it early and we've worked hard today. We ain't stopped. And I honestly think there's another one to be had.
Well, let's wrap this up and get a rod back out.
And hopefully can update you with another one.
Well, that's our second day drawing to a close. It's been a tremendous day for everyone on the lake. I think we've had 8 bites, 6 landed collectively. I had a 27. Kyle's had a really nice dark stocky. It's been a really good day. The surface has been tremendous as well. But we are leading into the night. It's about 9 o'clock, so we're having a late dinner. All our traps are set on our bottom rods ready for the night. Hopefully, we'll catch you up with something bigger and better because they haven't come out yet. The A team is still to play for. But if not, we'll catch you in the morning.
So what a beautiful morning it was this morning. Just as the sun was rising, the mist was just rising off the water as well. The fish was showing really, really well. And to top it off, one of the rods went. But it didn't start there. Unfortunately, I did lose one through the early hours of the night, just gone midnight. Picked up into it, absolute one toner. Must have got cut off on a rock. Literally just as I lifted into it, line just dropped slack. Hated it. Obviously, as we do, we reset the rod. Do what you've got to do. Got it back out again. Was confident on the drop. But I'm just sitting in that bivvy. So upset. You don't want to lose fish, especially in here. Especially when you know what's in here and what you can catch. So obviously, tried to get some sleep. And at 4:30, my middle rod rattled off. Only to, I don't know. Words can't explain. I didn't even talk through the battle. I think just from the loss of losing the fish, all 3 of us that are in the swim, Jamie, Joff, all of us quiet. There was weed on the line. Joff was trying to clear the line. I think all of us see this vortex. It was a huge vortex. No one wanted to say what they see. And then, yeah, the minute that fish went in the net, just the relief was unreal. So what an unbelievable fish it was. I say this common, it went mid-30. It's not even about the weight for me. It's just these fish are unreal in here. The shape, I always remember the hump in its back, the big drop belly, absolute beautiful fish. Just so privileged to catch it. We'll check with Justin, see if it's one of the known fish. It definitely had that feel like it was one of the originals in here. We've still got plenty of time left on this session, and I'm confident myself and Joff will have more fish between us. So going forward today, I think we're going to make a couple of changes. One, my spot, I think it's big enough to put 2 rods on. So we're going to take the gamble on it for the last night. 2 rods on the spot that has been producing regular. And obviously, as me and Joff do, we are going to hammer the service today and see how we get on with that.
When you light up a room, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. And I just stare in your eyes. Stare in your eyes. And I just stare in your eyes. Stare in your eyes. Can you take me high?
Some changes now need to be made. Just been out in the boat again. Sun is at its highest now, so take the opportunity to go out in a boat, slow drift over. We are seeing fish just on Joff side, out to the left. They're not too far away either, probably 10, 12 wraps away, but they're just cruising above that weed line. They're not on the surface, they're good 2-3 foot down. The weed is about 2-3 foot under the surface out there. So what we're going to do, we're going to set up a nice long chod, and then just going to drop a chod straight into the weed. Go out in the boat, put a few chops around, come back. That is going to be us.
Why not a zig?
Zig's a band, mate. So yeah, no zigs. Zigs ain't allowed. Zigs would be amazing out there, but obviously Zig's a band on here. So we have to improvise, and setting a long chod up is the way. We believe it's the way.
This is the margin spot. And when we got here, I decided it was clear, gravelly, too good an opportunity not to present. Now, I was told by several people, including the owner and the bailiff, that they like a lot of bait. And to the disgust of our cameraman, Jamie, I applied some bait. In my opinion, 5 kilos of boilie and some particle is not a lot. And for the last 24 hours, or the first 24 hours, it didn't get touched. But this morning, we've noticed it's been cleared out, and I've had a few liners as well. And now looking, because the scum of the lake's all blown over, I'm just using my sections from the bushwhacker to just give myself a window to just check that spot. And yeah, all the particles gone. The boilies all around the outside on the shelf have gone, and there's a few 12 millers that have rolled down that are still there, but the outside edge are also clear. So yeah, the fish have been in here. Hook bait's still down there. So maybe a change of hook bait's required. Pretty subtle though, to be fair. But yeah, we're going to have a look at that. Probably apply a bit more bait, to Jamie's disgust again.
Little bit.
A little bit of bait. But that spot has definitely been cleaned out. So let's reset.
So we're just gonna go down and check my margin rod. It's been very quiet. I did apply a bit more bait to it yesterday. I'm gonna go down and check it now. If the bait's still there, I'm actually gonna pull the rod away now and put it onto the main spot in the swim and double that up. So follow me down, let's have a look. Some of the bait's gone. There's still quite a bit there, but there was an area where I concentrated the hook bait, and just around the side of it, they've obviously moved in and net that. Definitely carp, because this honey boilies only down now. Do I leave it there? Do I make a hook bait change? Maybe it was a hook bait that weren't quite right. Okay, let's think about this. I'll just go. I'll just go. Go on. I'll go. Just on a big bit of weed, bruv. Yeah. Straight into the weed, innit? See the fish. Fish is still on. Off the top bit there now. Yeah, I can see it now. It's literally just covered on that last bit of weed. the boys. Oh, mate, when I say he was buried in there. Oh, mate. Well, there we go. That was a epic boat battle. One I won't forget. That had me spinning in circles, wind blowing me one way, just pulling me another way. But we finally won it. And there we go, another beautiful manor carp. Today's such a completely different day. Trying to get the surface going. Joff's on it now, but they're just not having it. We set this a bit earlier, and this is the reward.
Well, as you can see, it's a different day today. The wind is absolutely hauling. Fantastic conditions for fishing on the bottom. I've been trying to get the surface going, it hasn't worked, but we made the change to the chod and I had a bite, but unfortunately I lost it in the weed. We had Justin, the owner, here behind us. Probably a little bit more pressure than I wanted as well with the audience. But yeah, we lost it. We was fishing a naked chod, but after speaking to Justin, we made some changes. We've now got a section of lead core on now. Just change what we're doing. So I've now switched to 2 rods on the chod. We know we've got a bite on there. We know it can be deadly and effective in the weed. We still got that game to play of pulling through the weed, but the chods are out. We'll see how we get on. We're moving into the last night of the session. The rest of the CarpBasics boys are on the other bank. They've been doing well, picking fish off. Cole's doing a few as well, as we know, but we've had a few losses between us. This weed is playing havoc for that. It's not great. I think we're up to about 9 fish now. Losses are around 4 or 5, but that's part of the game, what we're doing here. But look, the Lord of the Manor is still to play for. There's still a few named fish that I'd love to see on the bank, or grace my net. So we'll reset, get them all out there again for the evening, and see what we can do. Well, that's it for the evening. Lights fade in. They're just not having it on the surface. We gave everything we could to it. We'll be back up in the morning to have another go. Sean's on the other side of the lake. He's had a nice one a short while ago. A nice 23-pound mirror. Hopefully, you'll see us through the night on Cole's spot that's been doing the fish. But if not, catch up in the morning. Sitting in a bit of weed. It's really weedy down this right hand margin with small pockets. This would be the second fish from that spot. It's not a big spot. It's just so nice. It's all coming together on the last night. Nice, brother. Come on. Line. Nice. That was an absolute epic battle. We're going to give that fish half hour, 30 minutes in a retainer. It is not long till first light now. Literally about half hour, 35, 40 minutes till first light. We're going to start getting prepped to get this fish ready to get photoed, and then we'll get back.
So there we go. That's the right hand rod. The spot's really starting to pay off now. The tactics we're using here is clearly coming together. Yeah, so pleased with this one. Tell you what, more good news is the final person on our trip, Adam Palmer, has just had one.
As Carl just said, Adam Palmer is the last of the 7 of us to have a fish. Yeah, he's got a nice one around there apparently, so we're going to walk round, have a look, see what his prize is. Hopefully that won't be the last fish of the session, still a few hours to go. But yeah, let's go and see the reward he's got. Nice. So the last fish we saw was Adam Palmer's. Unfortunately, that was the last of the action for all of us. We went back round to the spot. put some effort in, trying to get the surface going again.
We tried.
We did try.
It was looking positive on my spot for a little while, weren't it? Started to get them liners. Listen, you got to be off at 10. I'd have sat here all day waiting for that fish, I'm telling you.
We literally had to drag him away. So, but what a venue. I want to talk about the venue.
Honestly, Justin's got an amazing place here. The hospitality, the way they look after you, it's been incredible.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to get back here again.
Yeah, I can't wait. Hopefully, we get invited to come back. Hopefully, we've done enough to prove that we are all right angling and good on content.
But I think just as a collective, as the group for the week, the fish that have come out have been incredible.
Yeah.
It's do you know what? It's just refreshing, different bit of fishing. It's so natural beauty here. You're fishing the spots within the weed. It's just completely different from your commercial day ticket.
And we've been sitting up there and it's been freezing cold. And we come round here and it's like being in Marbella. But it's such a different lake. Like this end of the lake,
It is so different.
loads of different weeds, plants, all sorts going on. Some fantastic fish, which we've had and we've seen pictures of. Can't wait to get back, to be honest. But again, thank you to all the team at CarpBasics. Thanks to Jamie behind the camera, and thanks to the team at the Manor, JC Fisheries, for having us. Here he is, get in there. He can't help himself. Look at it.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you get it? One more lift.
One more lift. Thank you, mate.